Hi, this is Nancy and welcome to my Caregiver Journal. During Dan's cancer journey, we have been so blessed by amazing doctors and nurses and other people that are providing care for him that have just been so compassionate, have been amazing communicators, have been willing and able to go over and beyond above as they do their job, whether it's scheduling or taking him and doing his vital signs or answering the on-call at 1 o'clock in the morning. Everyone has just been so gracious and caring and always tells us that they are there to help him and makes us feel very cared for. Recently, Dan had to go to an office that we don't normally go to, and we don't have relationships with those people, and we were new and we probably weren't sitting in the right seat or doing things maybe exactly right, but it ended up just being a person after person not having that caring attitude that we're used to, not being mean or anything, but just not having that caring attitude, saying things like, oh my goodness, that's going to be a lot of work to schedule your appointments, and little comments that just made me sit back and go, well, I would rather not be here. I would rather not be scheduling these appointments. Do you know how much I'm going to have to drive him to these appointments? And I often, when I think things like that, it's like, okay, and Dan's going to have to be the person, the patient at all of these appointments. So it's just a great reminder to me of how little comments can really hurt. Little comments that are not gracious, that are not kind, can be enough to just make somebody feel like they've been kicked back a little bit. When we're dealing with this illness, it's so great to be lifted up sometimes, to kind of be pushed along by the care that people give us, by those relationships we've developed. And when that's not there, sometimes it just feels like you're knocked back a few steps. And the last thing we need when we're dealing with a long-term illness is to feel that have been knocked back. So it's that visit was a great reminder to me to be grateful for the people that we have in our orbit that are caring for us, that are so sympathetic and compassionate and caring and go above their duties to make us feel cared for and help us get the appointments that we need and the scheduling that we need and answering those questions that we have at 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon before the weekend starts. And it's also a great reminder to me as I'm dealing with Dan to make sure that my comments are all caring and building him up, and I'm not the one that's knocking him down. So while it wasn't the greatest hour that we've had recently, it was a good reminder to me that words matter, that attitudes matter. And as I'm journeying with others that are going through difficulties, it's really important to remember that compassion is important, that kindness and caring go a very, very long way.